This is from ABC News. Karine Jean-Pierre has left the Democratic Party after serving in Biden's broken White House.
Wow.
She's been vague about why she no longer identifies as a Democrat. Well, all I can say is, the party is cooked.
Yeah.
They are cooked. That's it.
It feels like mitosis, like in that the Republican Party expanded and now is splitting in half. And you've got the MAGA and the old guard, Republican. You've got almost two parties. And this other party has gotten smaller and shrunk because it's been starving out of attention. People are less attentive to it. And so it's very small now. And you've got these two larger segments of culture that are like both Republican, it feels like. Now, I'm not saying that this is from my bubble. This is the way I'm seeing it, because I'm sure that this party's still got a lot going on. But that's what it seems like is happening.
I loved her in Get Out. Maybe she'll go back to acting.
Tell me more.
I never saw that movie.
No, it's this other black actress. I forget her name.
Oh, well.
Looks like Karine. Got her hair.
Yeah. She's like bald sometimes.
I think this is a publicity stunt.
Chat
She's got a new
knows.
book.
I don't think it's publicity. I think it's because the Democrat brand is so damaged.
She might be like Jen Psaki.
Well, this
Get
is-
like a news
Jen Psaki
contributor
gave
job.
her the okay. Like, she did the whole, this is the one.
So, when will there be the final reckoning for the liberals who are just like Orange Man bad? The Democratic Party has no leadership.
Yeah.
They have no policies. It was funny when I talked to Bill Maher, I said they have no policies. He's like, I think they do. The most important of which is they accept elections. And I was thinking to myself, like, that's not a policy.
That's not a policy.
He's just saying he doesn't like Trump. So she's leaving the party. They've got what? When polled, 16% of people said Democrats are the party that can get it done. 19 when asked, are there strong leaders in which party? Only 19% said the Democratic Party. They don't have any leaders. But then you've got these liberal personalities that are trying to cut deals with this Project Sam or whatever it is. They got Democrats got so many secret projects, Searchlight, Wildflower Sam. I'm not kidding.
Mm-hmm. Blue Beam.
But is that a real one?
I don't know.
That's an old one of mind control.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Democrats have serious. I'm not kidding. Project Sam, Searchlight, and Wildflower.
What are they?
Are the names of Democrat special operations? They're calling it, where they're trying to find the next liberal Joe Rogan or something,
Oh, wow.
or a liberal Joe Rogan. So I'm just wondering, like, at what point does the machine break? Like, can you really sell ads to a group of people that literally watch nothing but Orange Man bad videos all day, every day?
No, not maybe for 3 more years, but then you're done. So no, I don't think so. It'll probably be a slow, subtle cultural shift, like subconscious shift in people, and then like a shuddering, and then all of a sudden, complete renegotiation of perception, of focus. People will be completely focused on something new, almost as if this never happened.
Yeah, maybe they'll run Booty Gang.
Politically, you mean?
Yeah, the way humanity just changes so abruptly. It could be an external threat could cause people to change. Like they have no choice to save their own lives. They have to support the government
Bring
or
out
something.
the
Well, okay,
aliens.
so now you're in hypotheticals. I'm wondering why you sounded like you were, you kind of had put thought into the thing that was leading up to that.
The way people wake up slowly and then abruptly.
The abrupt change. I'm wondering what the abrupt change is going to be.
It's like when
your
you
opinion.
critical mass, like enough people all of a sudden, and then it just completely everything.
I mean, I
shifts.
get the process you're saying. I'm saying, what do you think that change is going to be?
Songs, music. I think people are going to subconsciously hear songs that are going to change the way they see
Songs?
reality. Psalms.
Oh, I
Songs.
thought you said songs.
Songs. Yeah, music.
What kind of music?
Of course,
Good,
he's
loving
talking
rock
about
and
like
roll, man.
just guitar music, hippie music.
Oh,
You
okay.
can only listen to it barefoot.
Hand holding. Yeah. Shoeless.
Oh, music that makes you want to break something.
Ian music.
Yeah, music that makes you learn something. Music that
Bizkit.
makes you cry. What?
Limp Bizkit.
Stuff like that. Yeah,
I love them.
Real
Now you're
humans
talking.
writing
Woodstock.
emotional.
Now I'm invested. Let's
go, bro.
Keep going. Tell me what you're
Let's
talking
do
about.
harmonies on A Million to One. They're gonna sound good.
I think I was talking about this the other day, but I think there's a really great market opportunity right now to craft a narrative that gives Democrats an escape route, because the whole woke thing is really, really bad. And so, here's what I was getting to with where's the off ramp for these people. These YouTubers that I bring up quite a bit have spiraled into the CNN route, right? CNN went from the most trusted name in news, so they claimed, to literally just talking about Trump. They realized that error a long time ago, and they've been trying to claw their way back for some time, and it's failed. Now they got Scott Jennings. They They're trying to have some kind of balance. But what happens when the whole world moves on, but there are these other people that keep doubling down in the Trump narrative? Like sooner or later, the bubble pops, and then what happens to them?
They look for new outlets. Jen Psaki they'll come on shows like this. Chris Cuomo.
Jen Psaki's ratings are like 7,000 or something?
Really?
Really bad.
You know,
It
it
was
might be
17,000, I think. Let me check.
Kind of like, see how they demonized Elon? I think it'll just be like, now he's kind of out of the picture. It's like, it'll be whoever's next. Like once Trump's out of office, they'll do TDS on whoever else is coming up. Like they'll have JD Vance TDS.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
I agree
sorry.
with you.
78,000. Okay.
That's viewers per night.
Key demo.
They'll be like, Orange Vance bad.
But she's getting 971,000 viewers that are 70 years and older.
They're going to die soon, though.
You know what's really funny? Like if Jen Psaki did a tour, it would have to be near nursing homes.
The Circle Back tour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
All the venues would be like nursing homes.
Yeah.
I don't get
I just saw that movie, with that Steve Carell magician movie from 2012 or whatever.
I don't know.
I forgot what it was called. Yeah. Burt Wonderstone. There you go.
Oh, yes. All right.
He ends up getting his contract from Bally's pulled or whatever. So then he goes and does magic at a nursing home because he's desperate and he's broke. He spent all his money on dumb things. That's what I imagine Jen Psaki doing, or like Rachel Maddow.
She's not getting a lot of people watching her show, that's for sure. It surprises me that Jen Psaki, was able to even, coronate Karine Jean-Pierre. I guess that's the information that I got, that she kind of really was the person that picked her out. But like to have that kind of influence in DC and not be able to have any kind of audience outside of DC, like the fact that no one watches, Jen Psaki's show outside of the old people and stuff. It's surprising that she had the position that she had in the Democrat Party was powerful enough to actually say, no, this is the person that should replace me.
Look, this is my black friend.
Picked
I have
a
one.
terrible person, and then still goes on to have a show on MSNBC.
So to be fair, I guess MSNBC published 40 videos today.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. So I guess, quantity over quality is the MSNBC name of the game. Some of these have no views. Some of them have a good amount of views, 144K.
The top two thumbnails, both of them, Trump and Musk in there with Ari Melber.
Well, look, Trump and Musk, Trump and Musk, Trump and Musk, Trump and Musk, Trump and Musk.
Musk and Trump.
Wow.
That's the key.
Holy crap. Take a look. Wait, hold on. Trump, not Trump. Trump, not Trump. Trump, RFK, Hegseth, Trump. This one is Trump, but he's on the thumbnail. Yo, MSNBC is the exact same thing. Yo, this is wild. Man, it's not even news.
It's not.
This makes me want to make Fortnite videos. I got to be honest. I'm really tempted to just be like, Timcast diorama. There's going to be 4 people sitting around playing Minecraft.
It's super important to tell the world what's happening. This is a great show for that. But I agree with you. Some cultural breakthrough, like something in addition to talking about Trump. Because, I think the big, beautiful bill, first of all, let's stop. What a ridiculous term. It's an omnibus.
It's
the
big
omnibus.
boned.
Yeah. And everybody that we've had on the show, essentially that's talked about it, has acknowledged how ridiculously stupid omnibus bills are and that we shouldn't be doing them. So vote against it for that alone. Marjorie Taylor Greene didn't even read the thing and voted for it. Now it's going to the Senate with some clause in it that says the states can't govern their own laws on AI for the next 10 years.
Oh.
Saying, so what, we're just going to give over to the technocracy? Is that what you want, Trump?
But I can have suppressors, Ian.
They're giving you a little feed. They want you to come across the line and push the
they're
button.
Unrelated. I do think they're unrelated. The AI stuff and these suppressors.
Unrelated, yeah.
I think they're unrelated.
They're just trying to
they're
get
the same
a little
bill.
bit to a lot of people.
Yeah,
But
entice you.
right, it's like they're trying to trick the chickens into coming out. You're living your 15-minute city, and they're sprinkling the seed on the ground, and the chickens are all running out, and they're like hoping you click the button.
Yeah, man.
But here's the problem. I challenge you this, Ian. Trump wants his agenda to be complete. So that's why he's saying, do an omnibus, I'll get everything I want. The problem is Congress is broken. In order to get those agenda items through, they have to compromise with all the members of Congress, and then everybody puts in their pork and bloat. Trump then says, if we don't pass this, I don't accomplish my agenda. If he doesn't, Democrats regain control, and then we will never get reforms. So my view right now is I am trusting in Donald Trump and the populist right and the Republicans to have control right now so they can succeed in their agenda over the next 6 years so that Democrats don't regain power and then remove all of the changes Trump made. So let me put it this way. I view it like this. The omnibus bill is bad, but it is largely status quo. So I cringe at it. But we do this every couple of years. It's just bad again. But if Trump wins, we actually have some very serious reforms in the Trump administration, such as the DOGE cuts, which are being wiped out by the mass spending. But I mean like USAID getting shut down and principally this and the other institutions, the shuttering of the DOE. I want Trump to continue that operation. If Trump loses, Democrats will come in. They'll bring USAID back tenfold. They'll refund everything that was cut. And then they will make sure Trump and the populists can never win again.
You said
Scary.
You said they cut the DOE? They ran cuts of the DOE?
Trump ordered, sent an executive order calling for the dismantling of the Department of Education.
Wow.
That was a while
I
ago,
thought
bro.
it was Department of Energy for some reason.
No. Oh, Department of Education.
Energy.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I don't know that throwing $5 trillion at Trump necessarily makes something happen. I just don't. I didn't read the bill. It's 1,100 pages. It's 1,100 pages.
1,116.
Nobody read the whole bill. Nobody read the whole bill.
I skimmed it.
Yeah.
You know, the Cliff Notes.
Using AI to
Bullet
tell you.
points.
Yeah, there's and Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, I didn't read that. I didn't know.
At first, I was pissed off at Marjorie. So I was like, what a sham. And then I realized, you know what? I don't think any of them read it. She's just the only
course
one being
not.
honest.
No, how could you read 1,000 pages in a day?
Freakish.
Can't. No one.
Well,
read
to
it.
be fair, I think 1,000 you probably could read in one whole day.
Like, it's not sedition, but it feels treasonous to do that to your Congress, to do that to your people. Like, none of them should be voting on something they didn't read.
There you.
I agree. Should be a crime.
Yeah.
I wish, but that's the way that Congress works now.
And the way people can vote for a candidate that they have no idea who it is, they're
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah. I mean, it's terrible. It's part of the reason why I don't think that we should have universal enfranchisement. Like the people that don't pay attention, like what do they care? If they're not paying attention, if they're not listening to what the actual candidates say, or worse, they listen to what the candidates say and they say, I don't think they'll do that. You know, or I think,
man,
which is something that a lot of people were telling me when it was back when it was Hillary and Trump.
Let me just say, I work so hard every day. And then I look at what MSNBC does, and I look at these other liberal YouTubers, and I'm like, every morning I come in, and we got Tate. He starts the day now. We hired him recently, and he's been doing news production so that I can come in, and we have a list of like top trending news. I then go in, like the first thing I do when I wake up is I'm reading the news, and I'm trying to figure out like what are the big stories, what's happening in the world. What's the top issue? So like yesterday morning, it was Ukraine, the strikes they launched on Russia, huge news. I would love it if all I had to do was walk in at 8 o'clock and go, what time? It was 8. Can I get my coffee? Roll camera. Trump is so bad. Did you see how bad he was? He's the worst. We're good. Okay, roll it. 500,000 views. Bang. That's 10 grand in my pocket from one sponsor read. And all you got to do is say Trump sucks over and over and over again. Man, these people, they figured it out. David Pakman, he's like, listen, why work? Work smart. Just say you hate Trump and you'll be rich.
It's a Dire Straits song.
Like use fear to sell tickets.
Black pill.
We were doing that on Minds in the early days, 2011, 2012, because we were making blogs on Facebook and noticed that we talked about this before, like keywords would be real. They would catch fire. Black people, police violence, whatever, these terms, this racist crap. So we were making blogs that would get hits. And then I'd be like, well, let's do something about technology. Some cool, and it didn't get any views. They're like, no. More
black
racism,
people.
more hate. And I'm like, well, we're selling tickets. So if I don't do this, the company might go under. And then Boston bombing happened, and they were like, Ian, sell it, sell the fear. And I'm like, I'm done. We got
it. This is why I keep saying like we need the sketch comedy crew. Like we need a team here to make the videos because I just want to make a video where it's like inside MSNBC, and it's like and it's like they're in the production room. And it has the background audio of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and then it's like they have a picture of Trump, and he's like, increased power, orange level 7, and he's like cranking the meter up, and Trump's getting brighter, and it's like, I cannot do it, Captain. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.